Canceled. No go.
Can't cancel the boy. That's already ain't nothing left to cancel about the boy.
That's a fact. Fair enough.
Chair podcast. We back. Another week. We was here last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. That was the week before. Okay. Yeah. We back.
I'll probably take off next week though.
Okay, just a little heads up for the listeners.
Well, I move on Tuesday, so I mean, I might be able to do Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. Well, if we do it, we'll do it Wednesday again.
All right.
Nice. You moving?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, moving to North Carolina.
That shit came fast.
It did. It really did.
March.
A little too fast.
Damn, is it bittersweet, man?
Yeah. You don't see half my wall up?
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't know what was going on. No, I just left it like, okay.
I started to take my pictures down today, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Is moving the worst shit as an adult?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I've got my whole hallway just lined with boxes right now. And, like, it also makes you realize how much shit you have you just don't need.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't need. I got, like, 20 boxes, and, like, probably, like, 14 of them are clothes and shoes. It's just, I just don't need them.
So
I really don't.
It's like moving out of the spot or having to get shit for the new spot.
I like setting up and buying new shit. You know, like I don't like spending the money because I need to buy a new car too. I'm gonna do that probably in like a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
But I like buying the new shit, and then I like projects. Like I'm already looking at projects. Like, all right, I want to do this shit because I'm trying to be more handy these days. Pause.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more handy, like trying to just fucking like build shit and like. I never was that good at it. I started building shit lately, so I'm trying to do that shit. And then I got a bunch of artwork, so I'm trying to set up my little art studio shit.
Okay.
I gotta put up some drywall in my garage so we can start doing the podcast from the garage sometimes. And then I got so much shit, bro. I just got so much stuff, and I need to go plant shopping.
Yeah.
Then I gotta pull out some carpet. I gotta rip up some carpet and shit. Like I just got a lot of shit I gotta do. I gotta rip up some carpet. I gotta like fuck it. It's a lot of shit. Plus, and there's this one room with popcorn ceiling. You know how hard to get popcorn ceiling off is, dog?
I couldn't imagine.
That shit is hard as fuck. I did it once before in the kitchen. That shit is so fucking hard to do, dog. Like you really have to make the ceiling a little damp, but not too damp, because then it causes damage. And then you just like take a sander and sand that shit off.
Yeah,
it's messy as fuck, dog. It's so messy. You have to lay plastic off everywhere, and it still gets everywhere, dog. Yes. I don't mind painting and shit, but that shit is fucking torture.
And you can't have popcorn ceilings either. That shit looks terrible.
Mm-mm.
Old popcorn ceiling.
Nah, that shit looks trash. You know something funny too though? I was driving my car the other day, and I had a flat, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna drive it, get some air." And I drove like 3 blocks. I'm like, this car, I'm done with this fucking car, yo. Like I just had it so long. Like, I'm like, fuck it. If it bends, it bends. Yeah. So I get there, the shit don't fill up. So I'm like, the shit must be flat, or maybe the rim's fucked up because I just drove 3 blocks on it, right? Like I'm driving that bitch. I don't give a fuck. I put some air in it. I turn it around. I start driving it back. I stop like a block, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck my shit up. Let me stop. So I try to pull the jack out, put the motherfucker pause. Put the fucking John on there and then like take it off. But I had my girl's jack in my car because my tire was fucking up like 6 months ago. I lost my jack. I don't even know where that shit is. That shit don't even fit the tire, bro.
Damn.
It don't fit the tire. Don't fit. I can't get the shit off. It's cold as fuck. I'm in the middle of the fucking North Philly. I'm not even by my house. And I'm on my fucking back in some Timbs and a big ass Pico trying to get this shit to where I look stupid as shit. So finally I call roadside assistance. I'm like, I need y'all to come put this fucking spare on. This fucking guy comes up, he's my age. He's like, "What's up, bro? You need a little help fucking putting a tire on?" Feel mad, pussy. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, the shit they give you is trash with the cars, bro. I got you. If you really take that shit off, right? Anyway, long story short, I go to the fucking tire store. They're like, we don't sell rims like that. You got to order them. So I ordered a motherfucking rim off Amazon. I match my VIN number up. Blah, blah. They send me the fucking rim. It takes 2 days. I'm fucking not in my house for like 2 or 3 days. I finally get the rim, bro. I go to the tire store. They like, this shit don't fit.
Damn. Why you need a new rim? Because the other one bent?
That shit was bent, bro. I fucked it. Like, this shit happened a while ago. This shit got bent before, and they fixed it. I saw them fix it with a hammer. But I hit a big-ass pothole. There's potholes everywhere in this city, bro. There's potholes everywhere in this city. And some of them you can see but it'd be new ones every week.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I slammed one of them joints like a week or two ago. Bong! I'm like, that shit ain't good. But I thought it was on the other side. So anyway, I pulled the rim off. That shit bent like a motherfucker. I get the new rim, go to the store. That shit don't fit. So now I'm just gonna buy a new car. Cause I'm not gonna buy another rim. It's over. Like, why spend another $100 on a rim when I can get a $30,000 car? It's so like, who cares? Anyway, it's motherfucking snowing out, and I'm at my wit's end. So I go to Walmart. I get a new jack, a new what's it called? I pop the motherfucking tire off again. I get a little sledgehammer out, and I just beat the fucking rim back into shape, dog. I just beat this motherfucking rim back into shape with a fucking sledgehammer in my mom's driveway as it's snowing on my back, and I put that bitch right back on my car. I've been driving that shit around for a week.
Had a hell of a week, man. Had a hell of a fucking week, man.
And then, no, you guys can say something.
I mean, shit, you flowing.
Nah, and then, I fell for the Valentine's Day trick too, bro.
And what's that?
That's the shit where it's like, oh, I don't really care about Valentine's Day. Here's a really.
That's the trick. That's the trick.
So I fell for that shit. I tried not to, right? So I'm like, oh, you don't care about Valentine's Day. Cool. I'll make reservations at this shit. So and so. I get a bunch of roses and shit, nice shit. Go to the John, fine. And a couple days later on the actual John, like get more flowers and shit, buy like some skincare shit and whatnot. I get there, dog. I got this nice ass sentimental ass card and then this expensive ass big bottle of cologne, dog. And I'm salty because I'm like, all right, like this is triple what I spent.
Yeah.
Now I look like a dickhead. I gotta fucking like.
Yeah. You always feel like shit when they outdo you.
Shit, bro. I got a card that says like fucking like you make my heart happy like a lunchbox or something. I got a fucking novel.
Damn, dog. You done got the Happy Valentine's Day one sentence drink.
Bro, like I was just like, damn, that's salty as shit. I was like, never again, yo. Never again.
Yeah, don't fall for that shit.
Never again.
Go all out no matter what.
We're now lesson our way. But yeah, what you guys do this weekend?
Nah, that shit I forgot about. Yeah, so I guess we could start there. Valentine's Day did happen. Yeah, ours was real chill. I definitely said, yeah, I'm not getting you shit. But of course, when they walk in the door, you just boom, ta-da, and everything's there. Oh my gosh. So you gotta play it off like, yeah, fuck Valentine's Day, this shit whack. And then hit them with whatever you got. And not in that way. But yeah, and then Friday.
Not in that way. No, don't do
that. Not everything you got.
Yeah, but yeah, Saturday we went to one of her friends' live podcasts. It was interesting. First time I've been to a live podcast. Show was good. Show was cool. It was kind of one of those relationship type podcasts. So it wasn't my cup of tea, but I will say it was a good joint. I was like, okay, this can be done. This shit can be done.
There was a good amount of people there.
Yeah, it was about 100, close to 200.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like, oh shit, yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, we need to live podcast with this.
It was some religious shit.
It was more relationship, but it's more relationship than religious, but it's based around religion, if that makes sense.
All right, I got you.
And then yeah, so I couldn't really watch all the All-Star. I was kind of disappointed. I did watch the celebrity game and the rookie shit Friday. And then Saturday I missed the beginning, but I got to see the 3-point contest and the slam dunk contest. And Sunday, watch the All-Star game. We'll talk about that shit. And yeah, I ain't really do nothing crazy, but yeah.
Did you guys see that clip from that live podcast where it was like relationships and religion as well? They had this older lady up on stage and they were like, what's the key to a long-term marriage? And she like thought she held the microphone far from her mouth.
Yeah, I saw that.
Whispered to the lady sucking that dick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Religious one?
Yeah, it was a religious joint. The lady was like 70. And was like, suck that dick, baby girl. And everybody's like, oh shit.
And all the dudes in the crowd stood up and they were like, let's go.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh shit.
I mean, it's crazy, but was she wrong? I'll leave it there. What you get into, Flock?
Yeah, watch the All-Star game as well, dunk contest, all that. we're moving as well.
Nice.
Oh shit!
So that
Staying in the area.
Back to Florida.
Yeah, back to Florida, back to Trump land. Had to go with T-Dog, meet up with T-Dog. No, we're we're actually moving just one block over, and our good friends are buying our house, so our kids will share a backyard, which is gonna be dope.
Nice.
Oh, that's sick.
And other than that, had a little viral infection went through the house. But yeah, we're good. It was fun. All-Star game was made me wish we had Dame even more on the Heat. Wish he would have went there because those threes were deep as hell that he was chucking up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 3-point contest is by far the best event now, right?
Easily. It's like not even close. It was the most competitive shit all weekend.
Yeah.
Besides the rookie game was crazy. They was playing pretty hard, but that 3-point contest was insane.
The Rising Stars challenge was actually probably my second favorite part with the tournament. That was actually really good.
Yeah, that's one of the only ones I didn't watch. I did watch a 3-point, and I watched the Steph Curry versus Sabrina shit. I thought that shit was fun.
Yeah.
The All-Star game, I haven't watched in like 6 years. Actual game. I never line in on that one. It's just not.
They don't even dunk anymore, dog. It was so disappointing. They didn't give one fuck.
No, I mean Dame walked across
the side of the court. Like you were saying, Dame, no, at least Dame was making that shit. Like he took them long ass shots, but he made all his shit. Everybody else, I was just like, come on, dog. What are we doing? Y'all don't dunk in the All-Star game anymore. This is crazy. Steph Curry ruined basketball. He says he didn't, but he ruined that shit. That shit's over.
Dunk contest is over too.
Oh my gosh, they brought Mac back.
Yeah, that shit's over.
I ain't gonna lie though, I wasn't mad at him because I mean his dunks are still good.
Yeah,
but it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, it's that bad that we gotta have a G League guy come and put on the show? Because anybody that can clear Shaq without putting a hand on him, I'm here for that shit.
Yeah,
that
I watch that all day.
He cleared Shaq without putting a hand on him
all day. Nah, and other shit was like Jaylen Brown. I get it though. Like, this is why people don't want to do that shit. Is because Jaylen Brown did it and then he was trash. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. He could be trash. He's not a creative dunker, whatever it may be. But then the judges fucked him a little by forcing him to the final round.
Yeah.
And now he's getting the backlash of like, obviously they're forcing him to the final round. These dunks are fucking trash.
Horrible.
These shits is ass. Like, it's no way that you can't have fucking Mac McClung jump over two people and windmill it and get a 48, and then Jaylen Brown cover his eyes after a dunk and get a 50. Like that shit just doesn't make sense. And then it makes the fans be like, this is some fucking nut shit.
It does feel like they got to start rating them actually. Like, everybody gets a 50 for everything.
Yeah, that shit's trash.
They need to cut checks to get guys in. I seen Vince Carter said they tried to pay T-Mac, Kobe, LeBron, and him $1 million to do it, but they still didn't do it. But I'm sure some of the new guys, young guys, if they throw $1 million at these guys, there's no way you're just saying no to that shit, man. They got to do something.
I saw your boy Stephen A. said LeBron ruined the dunk contest, and I understand that. So at first I saw him, and then I heard a couple other people say it, and I understand the thought process behind it.
Behind not doing it, or he ruined it?
Both of them, because LeBron was like one of the first ones where everybody was like, yo, he needs to do it. Obviously, he's going to do it. Like, Kobe did it. MJ did it. LeBron's a freak athlete. He can jump out of the gym. Like, yeah, let's get him to do it. And he just never did it. And then he flirted with the idea, like, yeah, I think I'm going to do it. And then he just never did it. And then, I don't know, has there been like superstars afterwards that have?
I mean, we got the Blake Griffin one. We got the Dwight Howard one. But really, that was it. I wouldn't call Zach LaVine a superstar, but him and Aaron Gordon put on a hell of a show.
You know what's funny too? I saw on Twitter, motherfuckers was like, during the dunk contest, they were floating the video of Blake Griffin catching the alley-oop and dunking over the car, and they were like, damn, we really used to be able to get dunks like this. And somebody else kind of was like, yo, revisionist history is crazy, because people were clowning Blake Griffin for that dunk. He jumped off the hood of a Kia. Like,
because you didn't jump over the whole thing.
Nice 30-inch bird.
Yeah.
You know what has ruined dunk contest for me is, I think it was NBA Live.
Oh, when they was doing
this they'd slow that shit down.
Yeah.
Lights would drop and they would come back on and your dunk would go. Or when they would like slow it down, you do double between the legs. The double between the legs. You
do whole cartwheels, double between the legs, off the backboard, crazy shit.
Throwing off the this jumbotron at the middle,
off the camera, off the shot clock. That shit was crazy.
Shit was nuts.
I would love to see.
I love that game.
Ja and Zion do a rebrand, man. Get in the dunk contest. I would. Yeah. I think they could put on a show. They both had pretty interesting seasons, off seasons. If they both join, I think they could get some shit. Even if they don't have the best dunks, just the fact that they in it, it just make it like, oh my, all right, we got some superstars in this shit. Other than that, man, I don't really know. And then even past that, who do we look to as dunkers that are superstars nowadays? They all shoot. We don't have no. I mean, I'm sure we don't want to see 40-year-old LeBron in it anymore.
I'm sure Anthony Edwards can fucking throw some dunks down.
There goes the third.
I'm sure Kid Gilchrist can. Not Kid Gilchrist. Gil Alexander can dunk crazy.
Maybe. Them three though, Ja, Zion, and Ant would be insane.
Oh, they'd go nuts.
Insane. Give them boys a bag, man. Get them in the dunk contest, because otherwise this shit is looking like a tragedy.
What do you guys feel about having like non-NBA players, like some of those just dunks? You know, those dunk squads, where like all they do have them. They don't even play in the league; they just dunk for a living.
I'm cool.
You're good on that.
You gotta be in the league.
I'm cool.
You gotta be in the league, and you kind of, I kind of want to know who the fuck you are. Also,
I don't even like the G League shit. Max dope, and like I like him because we grew up watching him in high school and shit. Like he was one of the big ball his life guys. So I like seeing him get his check for that shit. But I want to see the NBA guys do it.
Yeah.
And make it competitive again. Make it like motherfuckers want to win. Like that shit was corny when Dwight Howard was winning every year, but at least him and Nate Robinson, they was really trying to win and shit.
They was going at it and
they was getting creative. They was coming up with ideas. They was really dunking and shit. And the Levine and Aaron Gordon shit is just like looking back on it, them dunk contests was just too good.
Yeah. What, Dwight Howard dunked on a 12-foot rim?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
I don't know if I could dunk. I think he dunked like shit. One of them contests JaVale McGee was in, he dunked like 3 basketballs at once, dog.
On 2 different hoops.
The fuck is we talking about? That shit would shut shit down now, dog.
Yeah.
You guys remember when Armstrong, what was his name? Armstrong from the Magic?
Horrible. He couldn't even dunk.
He laid it up.
I just remember Chris Anderson.
Yeah, that was.
He had an awful performance.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the NBA could do at this point. And even the All-Star game, that was the worst shit I've ever watched. Seeing the team score 200, I was just like, come on, yo.
11 points. 200
is crazy.
400 points scored in the game is nuts.
I think they shot like 180 some threes. It was like, come on, yo, where are the dunks at, dog? They fucking up the fast breaks trying to get steals on. Like, bro, this is what we want to see. Dunks. It was just, I don't know, man. They'll figure this shit out. They got to. They always do. We say this shit every 3 years. Oh, that was the worst shit ever. Then we get Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon for 2 years straight.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
I do think that in the time being, they should switch the 3-point contest to the last event.
At the moment, it's looking like they got to.
I think they should.
That's an interesting idea. I never thought of that.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, this year they had fucking 4 people tied to do a sudden death just to get into the second round. Like, that's sick.
Yeah. Everybody scored over 20 in the 3-point contest. Yeah, that's just the way the league is now. Would y'all be mad if they did the boy versus girl shit? Did you see they said they waiting on Caitlin Clark to get in the league?
Yeah, that's cool. I think it's. I mean that shit's cool and whatnot. Fuck all that, yo. Were you guys listening to Kenny Smith?
I didn't.
He's a funny fucking dude, and he was just drawing the whole time.
He said he was drunk.
I don't know if he was drunk or not, but like you got to read the room on certain shit, and like even on the dunk contest part, he just wasn't making sense. Like Mac McClung jumped over 2 people, grabbed the John, and then windmilled it, and he was like, "Well, that's the same dunk as Jaylen Brown. He just got 2 people there. Like that's like golf. You hit over people." Yeah, he was like, in golf, if you hit it over a pond, It's the same shot. The pond's not an issue. I'm like, what the fuck kind of game of golf is you playing, dog? If a pond's in front of you, that shit way harder, yo.
Sell the dunk contest, like make it sound good.
What the
Like,
fuck
oh
is he
shit, he
talking
jumped
about?
over 2 people. Not that's the same dunk.
And then he was talking about the girl, Sabrina was like, she need to shoot with a smaller ball, or she need to shoot from the girls' line. Like, she already playing with the smaller ball. Like, she got to shoot from where the girls shoot from, yo. Like, he was like, there's a reason there's a ladies' tee in golf. He had the golf analogy.
Oh my god, she was going crazy.
Yeah. Reggie was like, she wants to shoot from there. He was like, there's a reason they have a ladies' tee in golf. Because they need it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Mind you, she would have been in the sudden death with the guys if she
she shot a 26.
26.
Shot a 26. And then Reggie was like, well, she shot a 26. And he was like, yeah, but she used the girls' ball, so you might as well use all the advantages.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's going crazy.
I like it.
Yeah. They're like, yo, and everybody was like, oh, he's gonna get fired and shit. It's Kenny Smith. That motherfucker's been on TV for 20 years, dog.
He's grandfathered in. He's there.
He ain't getting fired.
Yeah, he's there.
Did you guys hear Draymond and Chuck going back at it?
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That was hilarious.
That shit was funny. You know who asked for you? Who? Nobody. That's just a funny guy.
Chuck is a funny dude.
With the women's thing, y'all saw when the women's national team played like 15-year-old high school boys?
Who won?
The 15-year-old boys stomped them like 12-0.
Did they really?
What?
That's crazy.
What national team?
The women's soccer team.
Oh,
12-year-old boys?
Yeah, they were talking mad shit about we'll run it versus the guys team, the guys Olympic team, and all that. And they played a little high school boys team and got wrecked.
Get the fuck out of here!
Or something crazy.
That's a tough go.
I love that.
I will say though, in college we would play like a couple of my friends, girlfriends played on the soccer team and shit, and we would be running like 4-on-4 and 5-on-5. Some shit was in like competitive games.
We never even played soccer.
We'd be drunk. I've never played soccer in my life. I'm just out there fucking kicking and shit.
Remember when we would play versus the girls basketball team and just fucking?
Oh yeah, 100%, dog. We'd be rolling out of bed at fucking 8:30 or 9 o'clock on a Saturday, still hungover, right there, throw pennies and just be fucking busting their ass.
Did you see Dawn Staley lets the guys at the school play against the girls, and she gives them rings when they win chips?
Oh, that's sick.
Like they part of the team type shit.
No, that's what the coach did at our college. I don't know about the ring shit, but she would just come into the open gym shit and be like, yo, y'all want to play against the girls on the weekends?
Oh shit.
And we would play the girls team. And we would bust their fucking ass. Am I remember that correctly, Flock? We used to bust their ass, right?
Yeah, because remember we even had to go sit on the athletic meeting with the
Yep.
of athletics. And
They ain't never beat y'all?
We would bust their fucking ass, John. It wasn't like first of all, like we was all right. It wasn't like we was shitty.
Yeah.
And it was a D2 girls team, bro. Like we would bust their fucking
Like,
ass.
what is the coach saying as y'all scorching them?
I think she was playing on our team too. So she was yelling at us like, pass the rock quick. I'm like, bitch, shut up.
Yeah, except for the one time she yelled at me because I was talking when I wasn't supposed to be talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
I was like, whoa.
Nah, she spazzed on me one time. She was like, swing it, too much dribbling. I'm like, bitch, I'm baking. You drawing. I'm cooking. We had like 2 6'6" guys. Them bitches wasn't beating us. Bro, you crazy? The fuck? I was going to the rack throwing bows and all that shit because they was playing hard. It wasn't like it was like that was they real scrimmages. You gotta think though, bro. Like a good intramural team is beating most
D2 teams.
D2 girl teams. They are. A good guy intramural team is. And shit, motherfucker. We used to go to this intramural tournament in Florida, in Gainesville, I think. These motherfuckers was nice as shit, bro.
Just regular dude.
Nice. Some of them teams could have been D2 teams themselves, bro. They had the D1 intramural teams and shit. These motherfuckers would be like football players. They'd be like 6'7", catching putbacks and shit. Shh.
They had a team named Gorilla Nuts versus a bunch of boys from Lakeland. Like
them motherfuckers was going crazy, bro. Them motherfuckers was they was nice. Oh, we won some games, but them motherfuckers was nice. We didn't win no chips, to tell you that much.
Damn.
Tell you that much. Some of them teams was ass though. Anyway, yeah. I mean, girls just can't compete with guys in sports.
Don't say that on the live pod, but yeah.
For the most part, they can't.
They can't.
And like, I don't want to say in all sports, like, because in skill sports, like I don't know how tennis works like that. Like, I don't know if there's like that big of a physical advantage. Like, I don't know if like, is it Andre Agassi?
Yeah.
Well, I think
I don't know if
Venus
he's
and Serena.
smoking Serena.
I think Venus and Serena did a double versus
Guys.
some young guys, and they got their ass beat.
Oh, did they?
I never seen that. I don't believe that. I don't believe
I'll do a quick
Why,
Google real
why,
quick.
John?
Yeah,
don't-
let's get it.
Why,
I don't
not?
believe that.
Why can't you believe
I don't
that?
believe that. I don't believe that.
Tell me more.
It's a couple of white boys.
But
Say
even that, like
I
golf,
mean,
like
I'm just thinking like the best female ever getting smoked by young boys is crazy to me. Now, if it's just like some
they
random,
could have been like up and coming pros though.
that's different. But if you just
But
say
I'm not like saying like I'm
nah, fuck
yeah, I
out
don't want to misconstrue my shit here, but I'm saying like
because I think Maya Moore in her prime will bust a regular teen high schooler's ass.
yes, but Mac McClung would be the MVP of the WNBA.
All right, so
Maybe
Yes,
Alicia Wilson's pretty good.
she is. She's nasty. She's nasty.
She's pretty good.
She's nasty.
Venus and Serena. This is in 1998.
Okay, they're still teenagers. That don't count.
1998.
Yeah.
Are they
young
teenagers
shit
at that
right
point? I
here.
think they could have won some shit by then.
Yeah, she was winning shit at like 16, 17, right?
Yeah, she was like the world champ. It's like 17.
Yeah, but I mean, if you
She's the world champ. She got her ass bust by a high school
she
kid.
like 25, prime Serena playing a young kid, I don't see that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So basically, short story, they played the 203rd ranked male player, and he went up 5-0, and they won, and he won 6-1. So they won one set.
Also, he smoked them.
He smoked
Serena
him.
was 16 in 98.
Yeah, what was she ranked though?
I don't know. I just looked how old she was in 98. She was 16.
All right, bro. I mean, I don't give a fuck. That shit, girls is nice at sports. I don't want to get it wrong and shit. I'm not saying like that, but like there's definitely an advantage with guys. I don't think it's like advantage to like a good high school player could beat Kelsey Plum or Asia Wilson or anybody, but like a really good D2 player could play in the WNBA.
Probably be bust everybody in the WNBA ass.
Yeah.
He's solid.
Yeah. I mean, I saw Elena Deladon play. She was a WNBA MVP. I saw her play in the rec league in Delaware.
Yeah.
With the guys that haven't played that smoked black and milds before the games.
Yeah. But
she played good. She averaged like 16 a game in the rec league. She wasn't a fucking MVP. She wasn't first team all rec league.
Also didn't play every game.
Bro, was she a top 10 player in the rec league?
I would take Deladon.
Was her stats even close to a top 10 player in the rec league?
I don't think she was playing her hardest.
All right, bro.
There's no way.
All right.
If you in the rec league,
was she the best player in the rec league?
Probably not.
So the MVP wasn't the best player in the Delaware rec league.
I've never seen her play like her life was on the line.
That MVP.
We was playing our hearts out, bro. We was just trying to get a run in.
Bro, the MVP of the WNBA was not the best player in a Delaware rec league.
But also, she's not playing her hardest. There's no reason.
I agree, bro. I agree. Like, she definitely wasn't going balls to the wall and fucking the hat.
And everybody else is.
Balls to the wall. That's the problem.
I don't know if they are, bro. These motherfuckers is coming in drunk half the time in those games. So, like, I'm not. They're not. I don't think they're going the craziest.
I don't know. I'm trying to defend it, but it's kind of hard defending.
You know damn well she wasn't the best player in the rec league.
I'm saying if she was playing her hardest, I couldn't say that.
If LeBron played at 25%,
that's what I'm saying. If LeBron came in 50% into a Delaware rec league, he would make them motherfuckers look so fucking silly. Most of these guys couldn't play D1, bro.
50%?
What if he came at 50% in the women's rec league?
Oh, it wouldn't even be close.
That's fucked up. Y'all fucked up.
It wouldn't even be close.
In this conversation, y'all just going crazy.
I mean, I'm like physically, women just aren't
as good as men.
As good as men in sports. Now that being said, do I think women are like better critical thinkers? You know, like shit like that. Yes, dog. Like yes.
Yeah.
Not better than me.
Well, I would think that women had to like use their brains a little bit more to overcome for their not physical traits. That only makes sense, dog. If you're not physically naturally stronger than half the people, you have to evolve in other ways.
Just remember that next time you want to tell a woman to calm down.
You ever watch Hidden Figures about the ladies that did the moon launch and shit in NASA?
Nah.
Yeah, because you guys are racist. It's about the 3 black ladies that made the moon launch possible. Pieces of shit.
That's the one with Taraji?
Yep.
Yeah, I never seen that one.
Yeah, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where we was going with that, honestly.
Yeah, wormhole. It's all good.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I was just joking.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, I'm not delusional and shit. Atlanta Deladon would bust my fucking ass. It wouldn't even be close. Like it wouldn't even be close. Not only Atlanta Deladon, everybody in the WNBA would bust my ass. It wouldn't even be close.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say everybody, but I would say majority. I don't know if I'll go majority.
For you?
For either of us. In our primes?
Like crazy.
In our primes?
I'm trying to shoot bail for myself, and you want
to already shot the bail.
I'm trying to shoot bail for myself.
I'm down the whole Achilles. So I ain't where I was.
Yo, I'm crying. Yo, bro, the WNBA, you don't think they could all beat us?
All of them, no.
That's crazy.
All of them?
Bro, we didn't even play college.
What
you don't think everybody in the WNBA could beat us?
All of them? No.
Do you think you could guard Caitlin Clark? Physically?
Caitlin Clark's busting my ass. Now that's a different point now. John's
Caitlin
talking about like
6 foot.
Yeah.
She's not little.
Is she 6 foot?
Yeah.
Can Caitlin Clark guard me? No. Real shit though. Could Caitlin Clark guard me? Because I be seeing how Angel Reese be doing them, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna tell me right now that Angel Reese has better footwork than me in the paint? No.
Angel Reese will bust your ass though.
She is my size, bro. No. She's not even that big. Angel Reese is my size, bro.
So Angel Reese not busting your ass?
Yeah, probably right now she bust my ass. But I'm saying,
but for some reason, everybody like if she went to the WNBA, she would probably be top 25.
That's what I'm saying. She's nice.
But I'm saying everybody else. But you're saying the whole league could beat us. But
I'm trying to backtrack what I was just saying about Atlanta Deladon not being first team all rec league, and you're just jumping in about these pros that we can
like 4 games, dog.
Caitlin Clark is 6 foot 154. She's not getting away from me, dog.
She's 6 foot 154.
Yeah.
But she's also shooting from the logo.
And 6 foot, that means she probably really like 5'10".
She really only needs a small amount of space, though. It's the shooting you gotta think about.
She's 6 foot, I'm 6'3", and she's 150. I got fucking 60 pounds on her. There's not a shot in the world she could stop me from going into the paint. Not a shot.
Hey, just hit it with the elbow.
Are you crazy? A pump fake, lower shoulder.
I didn't say Caitlin Clark. I said Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. I mean, we'd battle. It'd be a battle of the bigs.
I said Angel Reese.
Angel Reese would be a battle of the bigs.
Angel Reese 165.
Damn, one leg.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a little thick, John.
We can try and get us to catch Ricos with our girls for about a month. Wild. I can't lie.
I do think like I don't know, bro. Because if you saying that you think you could have played in the WNBA, which goes back to my initial argument that guys have a way bigger physical advantage in sports.
I ain't disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I am giving props to some of them because some of them are nice and skilled.
I think every girl in the WNBA would bust my ass.
I ain't going with that.
Paige Buckers only weighs 140.
I think if I'm playing a pickup game in Philly next week and a WNBA girl comes in there and checks up, she's dropping 10 out of the 16 points in a pickup game.
I don't know, man. If she playing her heart out, yeah.
That's some bigots. That's crazy.
Did you beat her train?
How? I was just on the other side. Now you trying to switch sides to clean this shit up.
As I said, it's not that big of a disadvantage. Like it's like a motherfucker can't come off the fucking Home Depot floor and bust a professional athlete's ass. I just don't see it. Like I don't know. 1-on-1's a little different because they're just some of them are a little too big or small. Brittany Griner? The Brittany Griner. I don't think there's anything I could do with Brittany Griner. She's too big.
Yeah, she's
I wouldn't even be able to get a shot off on her. I don't think. I would have to play all like what's it called? I'd probably bake her up a little couple moves. But my jump shots broke, so I wouldn't have nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It would have to be. That's what I'm saying. Asia Wilson probably trashes 98% of men in basketball.
Oh, for sure,
Easily.
I would say so, and Caitlin Clark as well, and Angel Reese. And she got good footwork.
Yeah.
Anyway,
shout out to us being a basketball pod. Oh man, Trump at SneakerCon is sneakerheads for Trump, man. You got the inside scoop on this deal?
Yeah, I heard Trump was at SneakerCon. He dropped the Trump 6000s or something like that, and he was selling them for $3.99. Not $3.99, but $399. I think he sold one pair for $4,000 signed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so he came to SneakerCon in Philly, did a big press conference. So this interesting shit about this is he's selling these shoes. And also, Meek Mill, please, bro. Jesus Christ, man. You make it so hard to be a fan. Please, God.
He said something about that shit?
Hey, yo, please, bro. Just chill.
He said something about it?
It was like, Trump got the same design Puma gave me. And I had to trap them shits, bro. You know, I was going crazy. You got to shut the fuck up, me. Jesus Christ, yo, just 1 week, bro. I love your music, but fuck. Yeah, but Trump dropped his shit. He sold them for $399. He sold one for like $4,000 or $5,000 there. I thought it was just interesting because I guess he just got hit with all them charges like last week. I think they banned him from doing business in New York for like 4 years. And he got hit with like $400 million in fines. And pretty much what I got out of it was he was inflating his net worth and the actual liquid funds he had to get better rates from the banks.
Mm-hmm.
And that all came back on him, which is fucked. But like, they just be doing shit now to like make themselves look bad.
Apparently, if he don't pay that shit, they're gonna take his properties.
Well, they should. I mean, it is against the law. I mean, it's against the law. It's like,
if any of us did that shit.
It's against the law. But there's the other shit too that pisses me off too. I was just telling my boy this shit. Yo, good credit's a lie, dog.
Good credit is a lie?
Good credit don't do shit for you. That's the shit I'm saying about good credit, bro. Good credit is fucking bullshit.
What?
It's bullshit, Jake.
Why do you say that?
Because it doesn't really matter if you have good credit. It matters what the market is for the rates at the moment. So I could have an 800 score and get a brand new car and still have a 6.5% interest rate as an APR. When I was coming out of college with no credit at all, I got a 4% interest rate because that's where the market was. It didn't matter that I didn't have any credit. That's where the market is. Here we are 10 years later, and I've got a damn near perfect credit score, and I can't get a fucking rate under 6.5. That is bullshit.
If it was worse, your shit would be in the teens.
No, it would, but yeah. But if it was average, it would be 7.5, whatever it would be. This shit is fucking stupid, though, bro. If you look at my score and you say it's 100% on-time pay rate, you know I'm going to pay. So what is the advantage of having good credit if it only goes off the market rate? It doesn't really reflect my score.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
That's bullshit.
Point. Yeah, the market, the fucking Fed's raising the interest rate to what it's been at is insane, dude. That shit is dumb.
Do they have a reasoning behind this shit?
Yeah, Jake, did you have to get a new mortgage for your house?
Yeah.
Did you get fucked on the rate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was just talking to my mortgage guy earlier this week, and he's like, the inflation report came out, and now the fucking rates are through the roof again. And who the fuck cares if you have great credit? Because you're getting fucked regardless. You know I'm gonna pay the money back. Yeah. This is why I've worked my whole adult life to have this thing that says next to my name, you're guaranteed to get your money back. Motherfucker, if I got 800 or close to it, I should have a 2% interest rate because you're going to get the fucking money back and you're going to make 2% off my money.
Yeah. I mean, they raised the interest rates to bring down inflation. That's the tactic.
Fuck all that shit.
That's
right. And it is, I mean, technically it's working because inflation's coming down, if you want to call it that. Or I just think that the market cycles on its own. And it's not necessarily about inflation. That's just the federal government trying to get more money out of us. But that's a different pod.
I just don't understand the logic. Yeah, I just don't understand how I can come out of college and have 3 points better on an interest rate when I had no credit. And now I've had a crazy credit score and I still can't get shit.
I got my credit or our mortgage for our house now. We refinanced it during COVID. It was like 2.9, 2.8.
Goodness, fucking
Crazy.
great.
So
But nobody was spending money, and they were like, "Okay, we're going to lower the interest rates, get everybody out buying houses." Everybody bought a ton of houses. Now the inflation's super high, so they got to raise the interest rate, have people stop selling, and it's fucking those of us who want to buy because we got it. You know,
Oh, that's the theory, is to make you not sell. They raise the rate.
yeah. So like somehow it affects the transaction, so less people are incentivized to spend the money, so inflation comes down. That's not making sense in my head as I say it, but that's what I've been told.
and you know what else it's fucking bullshit is? You get rewarded for having more credit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking stupid. You want me to open up more and more and more credit lines and expand it to where I have 70,000 unused credit, and I get rewarded for it for having this much credit that I have access to. What type of fucking bullshit is that?
Yeah.
You want me to have all this money to not use it just so you can say I have it? It's like
Credit's a fucked up thing in general. It's not money. It's not even real. There's nothing there. They just said, okay, you can have this negative money. It's not even in circulation. I saw there was right now the credit card debt in the country is $1.1 trillion.
Sheesh.
How much money these companies have made off of it's not even real money.
No. Interest rates are just mind-boggling in general, of like how much more it costs just by a couple points when you're buying a house.
It's crazy, dude.
I was looking at that shit and I was like, yeah, like maybe I should do this and keep it a certain way. Like my mom's mortgage is only $1,200. I'm like, well, maybe if I refinance and do this, that shit for the same fucking level, just off the mortgage rates from 2 years ago to now, would be an extra $1,000 a month. That's crazy, yo.
Yeah. Ours is like 6.5 on our new house. It's crazy.
It's fucking nuts, dog. Absolutely nuts.
Old head pod right here.
Yeah.
Beating down women and talking about interest rates.
Women suck at basketball.
I didn't even tell you how I got those Trump shoes. The point being, yeah, fuck Trump for cheating the system, because I wish I could. They really need to redo the credit system. It just doesn't. Why? I just don't see the incentive of you need to have a really good rate so you need to have a good rating to get a good rate when the market sees fit. That shit is silly.
Yeah, you basically,
that shit is silly. And then at the same time, they made it so it's not good to have cash anymore.
Yeah.
So it's also like, I can't just keep my cash and buy everything cash because it's losing value every fucking month.
Every day, shit.
You know what I'm supposed to do? Just put my shit in the Robinhood and hope for the best?
The Robinhood.
Shit is fucked up. And then tax you when you try to take it out.
This is, bro, it's fucking crazy. You know what the craziest shit is? And I know you guys probably like all heard this shit and know it and whatnot is. The inheritance tax is the craziest fucking shit in the world, dog.
What is it? What's the rate?
Just think about this, like, in general, bro. Like, you get taxed on the money to put it away in your bank account. You're taxed your whole life. Like, everything I have in my bank account now is taxed.
Mm-hmm.
If I die and say John gets all my money, now you're paying a super high rate to inherit the money that's in my bank that's already been taxed for me. How the fuck is that fair?
That's fucked up.
How the fuck is it? How the fuck is it fair to tax you as income, a bonus income, when it already got taxed as income for me in my bank? So it's double taxed on the same money. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I know the rate is probably
it's a bonus income, bro. So I think it's like 20-something%, something like that.
And I ain't do my taxes yet, but I got my W-2s. And you was asking me earlier this year, did I get fucked on the taxes? And I got fucked.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
They robbed me.
Yeah, I've been fucked the last 3 years.
I'm like, hold
kid?
Well, you claimed your kid, right?
I didn't even do them yet. I'm talking about what they took out.
Oh, yeah.
This is what they took out. I'm like, what's going on? I ain't doing them yet.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm just looking at how much they took out. I'm like, no. This how y'all getting down now? Yeah, they out of pocket, man.
Well, my phone paycheck app shows me the percentage of shit I get after everything, like tax, medical, all that shit, and it makes you sick. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't look at stubs, so I see it at the end of the year. Like,
I look at my stubs and I go, "This is disgusting." Yeah, this is fucking crazy to think about. Like, I'm only seeing this amount of money out of that. Like, and then you like, I was talking to my boss about it this week, and he was like, "Well, you could always make less money." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, but it's still fucked up."
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's still fucked up. And also, like, we all spend way too much money on fucking insurance.
Oh my God, dude.
Like, dude, insurance is fucking crazy. And I was talking to my buddies, like, you guys know it now that you have kids and shit. And I somewhat work in the insurance field, so I know what it looks like for a single insurance, a single children insurance, single spouse, and single family or family insurance. And it's fucking mind-boggling. You're talking about employee only. You're spending $600 for a plan on a good plan. $600. Some people are spending $1,000 a month with their employer still contributing 60% of that. So you think about it, for a monthly plan, it's $2,000 for a family. That's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. That shit is crazy.
I will say, the older I get, the more I understand the stay-at-home wife.
Yeah. Yep.
I understand it. I used to be like, no, fuck no, ain't no way. The older I get, I'm like, I get it.
Sell yourself on it, bro. I hear it.
I get it.
Yep.
I get it.
Especially if you got a girl that could like work from home too.
I get it. I'm like, this shit is crazy. Why not?
Hey, we all turn Republican as we get older. This shit starts going crazy.
Yep. I never chose a side. I never chose a side. I'm like,
goddamn taxes.
I'm like,
Taxes. Government.
They took our job.
Getting older ain't for the weak, man. Getting older.
You're paying attention isn't for the weak.
It is not. It is not.
Because they tell you all your life to do certain shit, and then you get older and you start to realize like why they told you or what like the outcome is. Like, it's just
even
stupid.
if you do it, they didn't change the fucking game.
Which I mean, there's no winning here.
You know what else is fucked with insurance? How you have the deductible and then you have out of pocket max.
Yeah.
The deductible, you hit the deductible and then you still got the out of pocket max. I thought the deductible was the out of pocket max.
You already got me for my bread.
And the out of pocket max is always funny too, because it's like, oh, thanks for saving me in case I had to spend more than $7,000.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I spent $8,000 on insurance this year. Bro. Just so you can save me in case I have to spend more than $7,000.
Bro, our insurance for us,
I understood it. I'm like, oh shit. I will say though, I don't know what this is about, but the tax company do be sending me bread. I don't know why.
You money?
Yeah, but like when I tore my shit, I was paying shit, and then periodically I would just get checks from the insurance.
Probably
like,
have.
Yeah,
I don't know why you have. What kind of? You probably have a self-funded.
Like 5 checks, and they
was. I have a self-funded plan, and you ran at a surplus.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but
it just means you didn't have to pay as much as he did, essentially.
Okay. I was just like, all right, I'll take it. It felt like I was getting a stimmy and shit. I fucked with it.
I'd be mad at that.
And you know, in our federal deductions in our paycheck, you are already paying the insurance companies.
Come on, yo.
Yeah, you pay them out of your tax. Our taxes pay the insurance companies, and then we pay them our premium.
I feel like I seen that on Explained on Netflix.
It's insane.
And they explain how insurance companies don't lose money.
No
it's crazy because they get money from the government or some crazy shit I seen.
Yeah, which is us.
Yeah. We funding them. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Getting older ain't for the weak, man.
Nah, shit sucks.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Trump. Nah, but to wrap up the Trump shit at SneakerCom, I just thought it was interesting because I follow both sides, and the left side, or I don't want to say left side, the people I know from Philly that were there were sending me videos, and they were just booing the shit out of Trump. And then the right wings on Twitter were like, Philly loves Trump. And I was like, go Trump. And I was like, you really can just take the world for what it is or how you want it to be at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it look how you want.
You got it, John.
Speaking of us getting robbed, how y'all feel about migrants coming to the country and getting free room and board? And
That is a
Well,
crazy.
we are Republican pie. That's just crazy.
how do y'all feel about this shit?
That is a crazy
We're
transition.
winning the government.
So crazy.
That is a crazy
So
transition.
crazy, man. How do we feel about this? They
I was
clearing
just-
the hotels getting guaranteed money, all tax dollars. Migrants coming in, getting money for free, not having to work because they can't work. They don't have fucking papers. They're waiting to get papers if they get papers.
It's election season. These people are going to vote blue. They're going to be like, oh, these are Democrat, and then they're going to get the votes. And then after it's over, they're going to be like, all right, get back out.
Oh, we just got to be tougher on the border, man. we got to fucking
You got to build a wall, baby.
we got to be stronger on the
The funny
border,
thing
man.
is, do y'all know like the black argument against the border and shit?
We got to be stronger on
Like
the border.
the black argument is like they're bringing them over to take our spot, like black people's spot.
Is
So
that
like
what, that's a wild.
that's what black people say.
My
Like,
dad says the same thing.
Oh, does he? So we there. That's they say they're
Not
coming
that
to
they're
take
taking
us.
black people's spot. You know, my brother told me that it was hard to get a job like 8 years ago because of the illegal immigrants. So the poor white man does not.
Yeah.
Poor
All the
white blacks
going-
got a lot in common that we don't discuss, man. We just don't discuss.
All the immigrants coming up to Delaware to work at the Kia dealership.
Yeah.
This is working. I have a job.
I was so pissed when they took my media sales job. God damn it, Jorge.
It's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That Jorge is crazy.
Just fucking Jesus selling Power 99. That's crazy.
Yo, out of pocket, man. They're supposed to take our spot in the political atmosphere and vote for whoever the fuck is letting them in, and the black vote will count even less.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah. You went crazy.
Good.
But yeah, man, how we feeling about the migrants? Are we fucking with it?
I do think that like the thought process that black people are leaving the Democrat vote and going Republican is really over exaggerated, and there's no statistics to back it.
Definitely is. I think we more so in the middle. Like, man, what the fuck are we doing? We don't owe. I feel like it's a.
I would agree that they don't owe the Democrat
Yeah.
vote, but the
We don't owe 'em
statistics show that they're still voting blue pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lose for us, man. I don't know what to say.
I'd
Sleepy
agree.
Joe don't help himself much when he makes those little comments either. Those shits are kind of wild.
No, he doesn't. The shit is weird.
Speaking of Sleepy Joe, I had a screenshot earlier.
That's a perfect nickname too.
Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe announces another $1.2 billion in student loan forgiveness,
Perfect.
which has now went up to $138 billion in student debt forgiven to nearly 3.9 million people. One promise he kept.
Damn. I ain't got the debt, but shout out to him doing that.
3.9 people. I mean, that shit ain't helped me, but 3.9 people, that's 9 million people. That shit ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Nah. Can't be mad.
Am I remembering incorrectly that he promised a lot with that and it came out to be just a little bit?
I mean, shit, 3.9 million is not a little.
Is that how many he got forgiven? 3.9
Yep.
million?
3.9 million people and over $138 billion forgiven. Now you got to think the student debt is in the trillions,
Sheesh.
so there's still a big thing. But a lot of the shit he got for, like his big thing was the people that have been paying for 10 years and borrowed under 15 grand or 12 grand. He's done a lot with that and a lot of nonprofits and whatnot. But a lot of the shit he's been pushing for, like the full cancellation and shit, just gets rejected. So there's only so much you can do.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit. He fought for it, and he did get some forgiven. So
Yeah.
Did you guys see that lady, Nikki Haley, saying that the embryos are children?
I seen that shit. The frozen embryos, you gotta be specific. Frozen embryos.
Which has big implications because then if people do that to have kids later on in life, they decide not to, are they going to go to jail for abortion and murder?
Goodness gracious.
That's interesting. You like Nikki Haley, Jake?
Oh,
Okay.
do you?
Is that when they said might run Democrat?
No, that's the one they're saying is going to run Republican, but that's who the Democrats are propping up to win the Republican side.
Oh, so
Because
they
she does. Nikki Haley is very. She's similar to Joe Biden in the fact that like she's like the Republican version of Joe Biden.
Okay.
You know, like where she's middle on a lot of things. She's just more conservative than she is liberal, but she's not extreme on either end of the fence.
But that shit's kind of crazy.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, if that, but like also I saw her say a bunch of shit about abortion that doesn't make sense on that statement at all.
Oh, really? Contradicts.
Yeah, so I think she's probably doing what they do and pander whoever the audience is she's talking to.
Frozen embryo being a I ain't getting in that shit.
That's
I ain't
crazy.
getting that shit.
Yeah,
I tell you what, they did to me during COVID with politics. I got all into that shit. I'm out now.
yeah, I've been out for a while. I just started like going back into it recently. But there's no point.
Yeah, I told y'all nobody got my vote till we start talking about some reparations, man. I'm out of it. I'm out. I'm done voting. I voted once in my life. I don't know if I regret it or not. It is what it is. We here, man.
Who'd you vote for?
No comment.
Trump.
Kanye West. Voted for Kanye.
In this week's edition of John Was Right, COVID vaccines have now been reported to or linked to slight increases in heart, blood, and brain disorders. That was the big news story coming out yesterday.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No.
Well, initially they said last week they came out the reports and said there was no link to it, and then they finally came out today and yesterday and said, all right, well, there's slight sign to it.
We really won't know for 10, 15 years.
Yeah, you don't believe that an untested vaccine could have side effects?
I don't believe any of the reports that are coming out in either direction because with something like a vaccine, there's too many factors to influence why people are having these health issues. You can't narrow it down to, oh, you got the vaccine when you've got food, you've got fitness, you've got the age, you've got the different demographics. I don't think you can tell.
For as unhealthy as we are, I do keep saying the average age is going up quite a bit. But I don't know who it would help on the political side of things because I was reading today too. Like I think people forget is like Trump encouraged everyone to take the vax as well.
He did. Got booed, but he did it.
Yeah, like he encouraged everyone to take the vax as well.
Yeah, it was just. I don't even know what made me not. It was just too like you have to, and I'm the type of person. Somebody tell me I got to do something, and I really don't. Then I'm kind of like I'm not doing that shit. Like I don't know what that is, but I just got that kind of personality. Like you telling me I have to? No, I'm not doing it.
If it does come out that there's long-lasting side effects to it, it's fucking bullshit. But I mean, it's I live my life a little more unhealthy anyway. So
was it true that they said you couldn't sue? Once you got
you had to sign off to get it.
Shit. Yeah, they just people
it's just like any medicine, bro. Any medicine you have, you pretty much sign off your.
It's fucked up. Signed your life away for the shot.
And and a lot of stuff, like I'm sure Jake's shit was similar too. Like, I couldn't even work unless I got that shit. At my last job, I had to get it to go back in the office. And my new job, we had that I couldn't even accept my offer unless I had it.
Damn. Yeah, as much as I'm around people, they didn't mention that shit. Y'all coming to work or not? Work through the whole shit. Not a day. We ain't get a day off for that shit.
Well, at the same time.
Huh?
So that's America, baby.
Yeah. Shit needs to be on time. Get shit here, man. Cold world.
I'm not stressing it. Anything else?
Tone of the podcast changed since I've been last bit.
What did he say?
So the tone of the pod has changed in the last few times I've been on, kind of moving over.
Man,
It was really just this one, bro. We haven't had a conversation. We haven't had a political or
nah,
any kind of tone pod in years or months.
yeah, just a
I
lot
don't
of
talk
shit.
about that shit anymore. John came out of nowhere at the immigrants in New York. I didn't even know that shit was on the menu.
It's really because I was on YouTube, just went down a deep dive. Motherfucker was interviewing people on the street. It was probably like 25, 75 against the shit, 25 like, all right, I mean, it is what it is. New York's the melting pot, blah, blah. Other 75, like, get them the fuck out of here. Y'all taking up
That
space.
shit is interesting though. Like you see shit like us, like up north, where like it really doesn't affect us much, and we're all like, man, keep the borders open. That's America, blah blah. But like when you inconvenience people, the tone changes a lot.
Yeah. Once they in your city and you see how they living, and your streets is, like you said earlier, full of potholes, and we got 17 potholes on this block, but we funding all these people to live in this hotel, spending, I think they said like $1 million a week from one hotel, because every bed is full. You got to pay every employee. They still changing sheets and all that shit, feeding them 3 meals a day. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Saying once they are in your city is a kind of a wild.
Yeah.
It's crazy too, because I don't know if it's a trend in New York as well, but in Philly, 50,000 people moved in the last 2 years. So like all the condos and like rent's starting to go down, and they say it's just the market of like people don't want to be in the cities anymore.
You saw that Airbnb shit in New York?
I did not.
They got rid of all Airbnbs, VRBOs, any short-term rental. You can't do that shit in New York City anymore.
Damn.
All the major cities are starting to do that because all the real estate's being bought up by these European people, and they're just splitting out the real estate, and now people that live there can't get a place.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I was reading an article not too long ago about like the crashing commercial real estate market, and how it coincides with the housing crisis, and how nobody has anywhere to live, and like how long it's going to take for people to start transitioning these big commercial units into like shit. Like my apartment used to be a big office building 40 years ago. 50 years ago. So like eventually like downtown Center City might not be the Comcast building or whatnot. That shit might be like all residential.
The crazy shit is I'm starting to lean towards wanting to move to a city.
I love living in a city. I think I'll move back eventually.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards I think I want to live in the city. A city where I can drive everywhere and shit.
It's nothing better, bro. I walked out today. I was like, I'm hungry. I packed up my pants and shit all dumb like a fucking week early. I'm like, let me see like what spot I haven't caught. I fucking hit a right instead of a left and walked down the street, found somewhere I never ate at. Shit was lit.
Yeah, I mean, even your block, like everything, damn near everything is. I don't know where your closest pharmacy is, but other than that shit, you got a fucking grocery store right down the street, a bar, a damn liquor store,
like
a
15-minute walk to the pharmacy.
Come on, yo. Everything's right there. So, yeah. Lately, I've been like, however long I stay here, thinking about a city, man. City for the next move.
I was looking at condos in Philly, dog. Them shit's the same shits I was looking at a year and a half ago that were $360 or down to like $280 now. $270.
Crazy.
The waterfront shits in Penn's Landing. Shit's crazy. Yep. Shit is crazy. Random thoughts?
Yeah. Did y'all see Jeezy's Tiny Desk?
Only clips, and I saw the crowd look dead.
Came out today. As big as a Jeezy fan I am, I was definitely like, yeah. I don't know if it was the crowd, the song selection, but coming off that crazy run they was having with, I say rappers, because they got every type of genre, but as far as the rapper run it was on, and I thought this one was going to be insane as well, I was kind of underwhelmed by what the fuck I saw. The crowd wasn't all the way into it like I thought. I thought he could have used better sounds maybe when he was playing beat, because it just didn't hit the same. And you know, Tiny Desk is live, so it's normally more turned than a regular song. But yeah, random thought. Jeezy, one of my favorite rappers growing up. I was a little underwhelmed by the Tiny Desk.
Check that out. Sounds good.
Yeah, it was cool.
I think that the pod should be sponsored by Dude Wipes. You guys use dude wipes yet? I like dude wipes.
No.
I've never used dude wipes, but I know what they are.
Flush
Really
dude
good.
wipes?
Huh?
Can you flush dude wipes?
Can you flush dude wipes? I mean, you got a septic system too, right, Flock? You
I
trust
do.
it? Because that should have fucked you up. That should have fucked your
Yeah.
septic system up.
They're flushable and they're very large. Got a big butt. So
You almost made it the whole pod, bro.
Almost.
Almost made it the whole pod without saying some freaky shit. That was so close, bro. So close.
my thing for real though was
In case you got a wagon.
That's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
And I got some jokes in my head, but I'm not even gonna go there.
no, get that off.
I'm not joining in the craziness.
Dude wipes beach towel. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not
I
going
was thinking the other day, have you guys still not looked at your ass in the mirror yet? You guys
No. That's still the craziest take you ever had. That was the craziest.
Just looking back at it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
looking like those worms from Men in Black. Worms.
Locking his tippy toes in the mirror is insane.
My real random thought was if you got a kid, do a 529 plan. If you put, I think it's $89 in until they go to college a month, you're gonna have $35,000.
Okay.
And if they don't go to school, they don't go to college, it rolls over into their 401k plan.
That covers a year of tuition. I
Yeah, I was
ain't
gonna
mad
say, what's 35 gonna get you in fucking 2040?
Yeah.
Hopefully that shit free in state by then.
Yeah,
bro.
not to rain on your parade.
Yeah, but $89. I mean, if you double that, right?
Yeah.
$9 what a month
And if not, it's their 401k.
Okay.
for their first Mustang. Right.
$35,000 for your kid. That's not a bad little investment.
No, that's so. You say 89 a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's smart, man. Yeah, we're
We'll just take the debt, cash out on that 35.
I'm just joking, bro. Fuck. Random thought. Elon Musk said the first human Neuralink patient made a full recovery, has no effects, and can control a mouse just by thinking. That's fucking crazy. You got a Bluetooth mind? That's where we're at in the future? That's wild. Are we joking? We still haven't been back to the moon. Motherfuckers is controlling mouses with a
We ain't never
fucking
been
mind.
to the moon, but yeah, we moving too fast.
Whatever. Been to the moon, haven't been to the moon. I don't give a fuck, bro. We haven't been to the moon, but motherfuckers can fucking Professor X a mouse? John, fuck out of here. We've been to the moon probably 20 times, dog. These motherfuckers are just, bro, you couldn't let me have a Neuralink, dog. I would act like an X-Men like a motherfucker, dog. I'd fucking just fucking going nuts.
I'm trying to think where the fuck we about to go with that shit.
I told you, it's for disabled people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did say that last week.
Yeah, it's for disabled people. If you can't control your like hands, arms, anything, like you know what a game changer that would be for disabled people. Like, motherfucking I'm in a powered wheelchair and I don't need somebody to push me. I can just control this shit with my brain. What, Jake? What?
Hey, what you thinking over there?
Yeah, what, Jake? What do we got?
Disabled guy gets Neuralink, plays a WNBA player. Who's winning?
Dude, I'm saying that shit's a game changer though. Like even a disabled guy, like motherfucker, you lose your dick or something, and now all of a sudden you can control roses and shit. Like that, you back in the game, dog. That shit is bringing life back to people, dog.
That's crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah, that shit, dog. You can control a fucking computer mouse with your brain, bro. All of a sudden now you can type, you can text, you can work. You can have a whole fucking job.
This is that Indian guy that was doing it with Pierce Morgan, where he like asked Google questions through his mind and it gave him answers. Is that the guy?
What the fuck is you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
It was like a white thing on his ear. Is that what it looked like?
Bro, this is the chip. Elon Musk. It's a brain chip.
Yeah, he had a brain chip, and Pierce Morgan, I think, was just asking him questions, and he would just think it, and then he would hear the answer back through vibrations in his ear and tell him the answer.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, dog.
Man, we getting closer and closer to that Black Mirror episode, man. Shit about to be out of pocket out here, man.
This motherfucker is controlling a mouse, bro. He's doing all this shit with his brain. He's not even thinking. Like, he is just thinking like, yo, type up this, and it's do. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy as shit, bro. Because if you can control the mouse, what can't you control? Now you got a car, you can control that shit. But then, like, you had to sync up. Like, what if the Bluetooth's down?
Yeah, it's over.
Now you disabled again. That shit, that's crazy, yo.
It's over.
That's crazy.
That's the new Viagra.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's something with being too dependent on fucking technology, man. It's
yeah, but I mean, if you ain't got no arms, like it.
Yeah, why not then? Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I'm in between on it.
You would go for Neuralink over the COVID vaccine?
Yeah.
Because you know the government is going to be in your head. Fucking.
Yeah, they're going to be wilding. They're going to be fucking wilding.
There is very little situations I would get a Neuralink.
No.
They already listening.
I would have to be missing both arms or both legs.
You heard what they're doing with the Apple Watch in North Korea?
Nah. They got it on
there? Yeah, they do.
Talking about North Korea is they did the largest auto theft in the history of the world in the early 2000s or late 1990s. They were supposed to have this booming economy, so they placed an order for I think it was 100,000 cars from Volkswagen, and Volkswagen filled it, and then North Korea just never paid the invoice.
Gangsta shit.
Swag.
When you said auto theft, I thought they stole a bunch of cars. But
they did steal it. They got the delivery and never paid.
That's some ill shit.
Damn.
It's just mad Volkswagens in North Korea, probably 1990 edition.
Yeah.
Come get it, pussy. What are you about to say though, Jake?
I'll say that somewhere else. The rest of that joke.
Okay, good. That's like you're just sitting Indian style as Obata. That's a wild boy. Sitting Indian style in an empty office building.
I got my legs out right here. I got the bare feet though.
That's all right. Views from a chair.